Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast, West Denver. Here's a quick message from our sponsor, Local Works Wheat Ridge, provided by its Executive Director, Paige Piper.
Local Works is a nonprofit organization whose mission is to make Wheat Ridge a more vibrant and sustainable place to live and work. Our mission and action is programming that provides neighborhood revitalization and small business support, keeping and growing the businesses we know and love in Wheat Ridge. In simpler form, we provide connection. Connection to business, connection to community.
This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Amber Betts.
Hey there, I'm Amber Betts with the Good Neighbor Podcast, West Denver, and today I'm excited to be here with John of Reflection Windows and Doors. Hey, John, thanks for being here.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so tell us about the business and what you guys do and what you offer.
Yeah, so I feel like we're somewhat of a unique business in the Denver metro area. We originally started as a commercial and residential window cleaning company. Mm-hmm. And that kind of transitioned into replacement glass and replacement windows. As you can imagine, if you're cleaning someone's windows, whether it's in a high-rise property or a residential home, we would get lots of questions. Hey, my glass is broke. Do you guys replace glass? Do you replace windows? So it kind of transitioned into that. So still early in Reflection Windows existence, we started the window, doors, and siding division. And so basically now, if you were to break our business down, we have a commercial and residential window cleaning department. We have a commercial and residential glass division. So we do storefront glass or just replacing your patio door glass. Sure. And then we have a full replacement of windows, siding, and doors. So, and I would say another thing that's fairly unique about us, which you can see on our website, is we do offer a plethora of products and brands and manufacturers. So we're not really married to one particular brand.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So that leads into my next question, which is like, what sets you apart from competition? Sure. You know, why do people pick you or keep coming back? So besides what you just said, is there anything else that kind of stands out?
Yeah, I think something that sets us apart is obviously the different product choices. And then also we're a one-stop shop. Mm-hmm. So pretty much anything that has to do with your window, whether it's cleaning it, glass, or replacement, we can do. And then we also do a lot of the exterior work. We do siding, and we're also we've launched a solar division, but we're still working on getting that up to speed. Okay. So it's pretty much anything on the aesthetics of the home. Mm-hmm. And then also a major focus on energy efficiency. Okay. So I feel like from that standpoint, we have you covered. And then if you are a customer in a really high-end home and you want an eccentric door, has nothing to do with efficiency, you just want awesome looking door, you know, that's something we also offer. So it's a wide range. So obviously on a product and service basis, I feel like we're unique there. It's kind of a niche. Secondary to that, we are a small business, and I feel like you get superior customer service with us. Are we perfect? No, but you can always talk to me directly. You can talk to Nate, the owner, directly. You don't have to go through 4 or 5 different people to get to maybe the true decision makers, quote unquote, right? Sure. So I guess in that case, it's a little bit of small town, small business feel. You can deal directly with the people making decisions. And I feel like that's important in today's world because, especially with technology, there's a little bit less of that face-to-face and the personal relationship that you might have. Sure. If you speak to a lot of people who've had successful or happy experiences with contractors, usually it's, oh, I had a handyman and he's been a handyman of mine for 20 years and he comes to my soccer games and, you know, so that's something that we try to focus on. And that's also one reason why a while ago we wanted to not be married to one or two products, but to branch out a little bit. Because I feel like when I go see a homeowner, it's not what can I push onto you that I like, but what are your needs? What are your desires for your home, and can we meet those? And I feel like in most cases we can. Where in some of our competition they can't.
Yeah.
So
that's great. So tell the listeners, John, kind of your backstory, how you got into the business.
Yeah. I actually got started in this business. I was in my early 20s, and a friend of mine, a roommate, a friend I went to college with, he was working a call center job, and we both like to talk. So it's a sales position. So he got me into the sales position, and it was pretty tough. It was cold calling out of a phone book, and not going to lie to you, I probably was this close to getting canned, you know? So I don't know what it was, but one day I found my comfort zone, and it started making sense to me. And then from there, I progressed rapidly. So I became call center manager. And then me and a couple of fellas started our own call center where we were generating leads for multiple home improvement companies. From there, I got into running canvassing teams, canvassing, and then got to get quite a bit of management experience doing that. So then kind of from there, I transitioned into in-home sales, and I worked for a couple pretty major nationwide companies and really learned the 10-step selling process and just how to master in-home sales with residential homeowners. So I've been doing in-home sales for almost 15, 16 years now, if you add it all up. And then Reflection Windows really wanted to grow their window siding door division. So they brought me on quite a few years ago to get that established. So for the most part, I've been in this industry for 20 years, and I'm fairly handy. I installed my own windows, so I feel like I have a pretty good grasp on the installation side as well. So whether it's from knocking someone's door all the way to actually installing their window, I feel like I have a pretty good expertise on the whole project.
Sure.
And that's also something that I feel like makes us a little unique, because I'd also like to share that knowledge with the people that we bring in. One of my other sales reps actually started out in the call center, and then he worked production, and now he's a sales rep. So I always feel like that's a great story of how you can come in young and really learn the trade and work your way up into it.
Got it. Awesome. So tell the listeners, do you have any news, specials, updates? I mean, you mentioned the solar division, but anything else going on?
Yeah, so the solar division is something we're excited about, because I know interest rates aren't like they were the last couple of years.
Right.
They're kind of back to where they used to be. They're more normal. But being able to package a whole house of energy efficient products, whether it be solar, siding, windows, doors, that's something we can accomplish for you. And you can get pretty substantial tax credits from doing it. Yeah. And we can also finance all of that into one pretty significant loan with a pretty decent interest rate. So full house packages, we can offer some pretty good discounts on, plus the tax credits. And then we run a few local ads in the home magazine, and usually we're doing anywhere from 20 to 25% off if somebody finds our ads. We do a little bit of marketing on the web, and we do Google ads if you find us through Google. Typically we're running anywhere from a 15 to 20% promotion on that. So there's always a promotion in the window and siding business.
Sure.
So and then usually, the peak time is spring from fall. So if you're looking to do it and you're shopping between those 6-7 months when the weather's good, usually you're going to get your best pricing during that time, because it's just the best time to get it going typically.
Got it. Awesome. So I'm sure you stay super busy, but what are we doing for fun? What do we do outside of work?
Yeah, not so much anymore.
Yeah.
So I always feel like I'm an old dad, but when I talk to people, they're like, "Oh no, I have young kids," and they're well into their 40s. I have 3 young kids.
Yeah.
I'm married, so they keep me busy.
Yeah, I bet.
I work on my home a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I work quite a bit, but I do like to golf. I did play a little bit of college golf for Regis University here in Denver. So when I do get some time, that's what I like to do.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, John. So that about wraps it up. Tell the listeners, I mean, you mentioned find your ads, but what tell us your website, all the best ways to reach you, get quotes, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So probably one of the best ways is to just go directly to our website. It's www.reflectionwindows.com. And through there, you can submit a request to get a quote for window cleaning, glass, doors, whatever you'd like. And pretty much we'll get in touch with you immediately.
Okay.
We have some pretty good marketing that'll get back into, even if it's a Saturday night, somebody will reach out, send you a message, let them know they'll give you a call back on Monday. And then from there, we really do offer a no hassle free consultation. A lot of homeowners I feel like are scared or fearful of letting salespeople into their homes. And I don't blame them, because they don't want to feel pressure and feel pushed into buying something.
Yeah.
I feel like we do a really good job of doing more of a consultative approach.
Yeah.
How can we help you? Can we educate you? And usually if you do a good job of that, the homeowners can make their own decisions. They're smart enough to do that. So yeah, no hassle, free consultations. You reach out to our website, we'll reach out to you, and we'll set up a time that works best for them.
Perfect. All right, John. Well, that wraps it up. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you, Amber. Appreciate it.
Have a great rest of your day, and thanks to the listeners out there.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnpwestdenver.com. That's gnpwestdenver.com, or call 720-295-9588.